When did you guys find out about the patient who died prior to transport to Ontario?
Yeah, so this morning I was hearing that a patient had died potentially in transport, so I asked officials for more information. Just prior to question period, I was advised that a patient had not died in transport.
When was this? When did they die?
I don't know the details. I heard this morning that a patient had died in transport, so I asked for information on that and was told just before question period that a patient had not died in transport, but I am seeking more information.
Is this the only complication you guys have had so far when it comes to maintaining somebody's health prior to or during transport from ICU in Manitoba to Ontario?
I mean, it's the only one that I'm aware of. Obviously, anytime you're transporting somebody by air, COVID or not, there can be complications, and we've seen that certainly in the past. I am aware that COVID patients have been flown for many months now, whether that's on stars or fixed-wing aircraft coming from the north. Some COVID patients are presenting pretty late, particularly recently in their progression of the disease, and so I think some have been transported by stars within Manitoba. So the issue of preparation for flight of COVID patients isn't entirely new, but clearly anytime somebody is transported by air, it is often in a critical situation.
Do you know where the patient was when they destabilized? Were they on the plane? Were they in the tarmac?
I don't, and so I'm going to seek that information though. I was advised just before question period that it wasn't a death in transport, but clearly I would have some of the same questions that you have, and so I'll seek that information.
Do you have more questions? Do you know when the transport would have happened? Do you know the name of the transport company?
I don't. So again, I heard that a patient had potentially died in transport this morning, sought more information, and then was told right before question period that there hadn't been a death in transport. But clearly I want more information as well. And of course, regardless, in transport or not in transport, I think all of us have our thoughts and sympathies with the family who's lost a loved one. There are too many people who have died from COVID over the last year in a variety of different circumstances, and everyone, regardless of the circumstances, is a loss for somebody who loved them.